At the age of 4, I wanted to play the violin, although I had no idea why I had this wish. 2 years later, it came true. Since my first lesson, I have kept practicing hard until I got better. Later, I started to play in little groups, which I participated in my first competitions with. I grew older and my skills improved. Little concerts were followed by competitions, which I handled successfully. With these new experiences, I realized one thing. I passionately love to play the violin, and in groups it is even more fun. Years later, I decided to apply for the Jugendsinfonieorchester Hochtaunus, since I wanted to play in a real orchestra. Through music, I made many friends during the rehearsals, all of them passionate musicians. Most of the teenagers I met are members of the Landesjugendsinfonieorchester Hessen, which is even bigger and more professional than the orchestra I've already joined. I thought, if all my friends accomplished to enter the Landesjugendsinfonieorchester, it must be possible for me as well. So I asked my father, a great pianist, to accompany me. I practiced excessively to reach my aim, but to be honest, I knew the pieces I chose were way too hard for me. At least I wanted to try though. The day of the audition came, but as I suspected, I did not make it, and although I had that foreshadowing, I was disappointed and sad. Nothing and nobody could cheer me up, so I swore myself one thing. The following year, I would try again to prove I had the willpower and the skills to fight for my dream, because I really wanted to get the satisfaction of music connecting people through playing together. No sooner said than done, I made another attempt. This time, I chose 2 pieces I had played years ago to make sure it sounds good. Full of hopes and less afraid than the last time, I safely presented my play to the judges. Subsequently, I left the room with a good feeling. But sadly, it turned out bad. Again, I did not make it. I could not believe it, so I wanted the judges to give me some feedback. They told me it was not too bad, actually pretty good, but it just was not enough. When I asked them to be more specific, they could not give me a proper answer. After that horrible conversation, I was not just sad but devastated. I could not understand the world anymore. I questioned all the 9 years of playing the violin and whether it really was the right thing for me. When I calmed down, the frustration changed into anger. Why would these people who call themselves professional musicians destroy the hopes and the self-esteem of a girl who does not want anything more than playing in that orchestra? Why would they want to take my hopes and motivation away? I still have no answers to these questions, but the orchestra is not as important to me as it once was, so I decided I will not make another attempt. Music should make me happy, not sad.